All right, good morning, guys. Today we're going to do a 12-mile round trip hike into the backcountry, hoping to get into some wild rainbow trout, but also pretty good chance at seeing some big game. And on the east side of Glacier National Park, it was a little too windy to go kayak fishing in the lowlands, but beautiful sunrise right now, great colors in the valley here. So let's go get some wild trout and hopefully see some big game. Otherwise, a day of hiking in the Rockies is never a day wasted. So let's get going. Well, so far it's been pretty quiet. First mile in, this creek is really low. The Northern Rockies didn't get much snow this past year and very little rain this summer, so it's pretty dry. It's really beautiful in here though. Oh, there's some deer. Actually can see them right there. Cool, so there's my first big game. There's a moose track next to this little rivulet right here. Pretty good sized one. All right, first bear scat of the hike. I actually do have on my hip, I got my bear spray. There's both grizzlies and black bear here. I'm not sure what this is. Looks more like black bear. It's pretty small, but it could be grizzly too. I just don't have the expertise to know the difference. Despite the trailhead being relatively busy this morning with cars, I'm still the only person I've seen on the trail. Really beautiful up here. Not much snow right now. They did have a dusting of snow a week ago, but it's all gone now. Just a few little banks left up there on that mountain there. Love the colors though. Bear scratching sign, one of the trees here in the forest, about my height, so not sure what species that is. Oh, look right here, guys. There is a woodpecker. That's a three-toed woodpecker. So these guys like to feed on trees that are stressed by beetle kill or damaged by other wildlife. He's definitely finding something on this grizzly scratch tree. Really digging it. This is a female. The males have a yellow cap. All right, see you later, buddy. All right, guys, we made it. Really beautiful up here. Seems like it's really gusty over on the other end of the lake. There's like white caps. What a beautiful place. You can see the white caps on the other end of the lake. That's kind of strange. Must be from where that wind is pushing those clouds down right there. It's like a big downdraft. What a pretty place. Let's get the rods and stuff rigged up and start doing some fishing. I don't see any fish hitting the surface, but it's a little early in the day. Maybe there's just not enough bug activity. All right, so I'm gonna start with a little 5 gram or 4 gram. It's 5 gram. Tsurinoya gold spoon. Got a barbless hook on there. That wind's starting to work its way down the lake. It was supposed to be really windy up here today, so let's see if we can find any of these trout. I'm not sure how big they're going to be in this lake, but I guess we'll find out. There's a bite. Oh, he's still there. All right, got one on. Doesn't feel very big. Little wild rainbow. Oh, we just threw the hook right there. All right, well, we know there's fish in here. So the thing about fishing in national parks is they stopped planting fish in these things a long time ago. So whatever fish are here are just wild fish, or at least self-sustaining populations. And that was a little rainbow trout. You can tell it clearly. Nice thing about national parks though is you don't need a fishing license to fish, so just show up and fish. They have regulations for each park, but you don't need a fishing license in any U.S. national park to catch fish. Oh, there's another one. About the same size as that last one. Not very big. I brought an ultralight. Pretty though. Come here, buddy. Oh, all right. Nice. Didn't expect them to be huge. That's okay. Half the joy of backcountry trout is just catching them in a gorgeous location. A pretty little rainbow. Well, they seem to aggressively be going for that little spoon. That's the one thing about backcountry trout. They don't tend to be very picky because they just gotta take whatever they can get because these lakes aren't very productive. 2 follows on the last 3 casts and they're just not committing. It might be a little bit too intimidating for them. Try something different here a sec. Sometimes when they're intimidated by the spoon has a lot of action on it. Sometimes spinners will get them to commit. There's one about the size of the spoon chasing it right now. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna try switching out to something smaller. Alright, so I've switched up to little panther martin. I like these panther martins. They cast a little bit better in the wind, and the blades always turn a little bit more reliably than rooster tails. Oh, there's a bite. There, we got him. Nice. Ooh, he's taking me down the weeds. It's a decent one. About the same size as the one I got earlier. Alright, buddy, we'll get you out of there. There you go. Pretty little wild rainbow. I know there's some bigger ones since I caught one off camera because I forgot to turn on the camera when I made my first cast with the panther martin. I caught a really nice fish that was probably around 14 inches. The only reason I caught him is because I had the camera turned off. That's the rule. Bigger fish don't like the cameras. Alright, let's go to a new spot. Alright, this is definitely the deeper end of the lake. It drops off really quick, so I'll try here a little bit. I think the shallower end up there is probably going to be more productive, but it's worth trying. The wind's definitely picking up. Oop, I think that got hit as soon as it landed. Maybe not. Maybe that was just my imagination, but I felt like I got tapped as soon as that thing hit. Oh yeah, there's another bite. That one didn't stick though. Well, it's 2 casts, 2 bites. Might just be small fish, I don't know. Try down here with the wind. That must be weeds out there. Oh, there's some nice fish. Oh, he's chasing it. Got him. Oh, yeah. That's a nice fish. There was another one about the same size, 14-inch fish. He's all wrapped up in that spinner. Tough area to net fish, but really, really, really pretty rainbow. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Man, what a pretty fish. Get somewhere where I'm not standing so precariously. Lovely. It's another one that's probably in the 12, 13-inch range. I love the big spots on them. Really nice. There we go. That's a gorgeous rainbow and a gorgeous place. Let's get them going. Okay, so now I know that there's big fish here. I'm gonna stay here. Seems like maybe the deeper end is better than the shallow end. I've seen just smaller fish there, so I had a couple follows there that were chasing that trout that was hooked up. So see if we can't get one of the other ones too, about that same size. Pretty stunning scenery though, that's for sure. Okay, I think I've pretty much had contact with a fish every cast since I've got to this spot. Now that I say that, I probably won't get bit on this one. Nope. Jinxed myself. Last cast with the spinner. I'm gonna go back to the spoon. See if it makes a difference here, if it's just a matter of moving from one spot to the next and finding fish that, oh, there's first surface feed. I don't know if it's a matter of just getting in front of fresh fish that haven't seen anything yet, or giving them a new presentation. We're gonna find out. There we go, got him. Feisty. A little bit smaller than the last one. Right in the corner of the mouth, and he's off. Nice. Just do a quick release on this little guy. All right, there he goes. See ya. Nice. All right, let's do a switch up back to spoon. Do a few fan casts and see what happens. Okay, we're back to the gold Tsurinoya spoon. Which I can huck this thing out there a country mile. That's why I like it so much. It's really hard to stand in here. All right, we'll do like 5 or 6 casts here with this, like fan cast it. If we don't produce much, then we can bump down. Maybe just hit some fresh water. I'm gonna try a slow retrieve. Ooh, it has a bite right away. Just didn't get it. All right. 1 cast, 1 bite on the spoon. I cast that almost twice as far. There's another fish hitting the surface there. Starting to go after the bugs. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Must have got me in some weeds or something. Nice fish. Really pretty. He's waking up now. I like the colors on him. Blushing bow. Nice fish. That's great. Cool. All right. Come here, sweetie. Really pretty. See ya. Okay, that's fine. Let's go find the big mama. Although this is still really fun, catching them on ultralight. Curious, so I might go back to that same spot and let it sink again. So that seems to be what's working. Do a slow retrieve. There's definitely vegetation out there. So it doesn't appear the lake is too deep for weeds to be growing even far from shore. Yeah, it definitely seems like when I hit a fresh spot, I get a lot of action. And the longer I sit at the same spot and work it, the less action I get. There we go. Nice hit. Oh, they hit so hard. It's a nice size fish. Seems like 12, 13 are the top end here. I haven't seen anything that looks bigger than that. There you go. There you go. Pretty bow. Like I said, they're healthy looking. Ah, no bites on that one. He's moved on. I'm gonna move on. Look how beautiful this valley is. There's a little bit of fall color and the waterfall there leads up to that pass where the clouds are coming over. Really beautiful. It looks nice. There's a lot of bank I can work from, and kind of casting it in the wind, but I got that spoon, so I think it should be good. Definitely slower on the this end of the lake for some reason. Less fish. Oh, there we go. That's a nice hit. He's going crazy. That's a nice one. It's probably 11, 12, but fat. Come here, buddy. Got you with the spoon. All right. Oh, that's probably 12, yeah. It's a nice fish. That's a nice fish with a nice view. Bite. There we go. Got him. Followed it for a while. It's another nice fish. He's pretty. He's got really strong. I love the spotting on these fish up here. There we go. Look at that spotting on that guy. He is gorgeous. What a pretty rainbow. I think I'm gonna make that one my last of the day and start the long hike out. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna head back now. I got about 6 mile hike, a little more than that since I hiked an additional mile up the lake. But absolutely great hike. I was the only person that's been on the lake all day fishing, and it's been nonstop action, and I only saw a few people on the trail, which is nice because most of the places I've been to in Glacier have been a little crowded. This has been really lovely. I'll put links to everything I use below. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section. I'll see you next time. Just remember, fish smarter, not harder. Bye, guys.